and welcome to my video essay on the methodological approaches to creating a film idea. As we all know, there are many elements to creating a film, but some creators have elements and approaches that stand out more than others. Which is why I will discuss about my most important methodological approaches that will make my film stand out and summarize me as a filmmaker.
Okay.
My main influence for the creation of my film are the Safdie brothers, and how they make their films so gripping and stressful. They use this approach in nearly all of their films, but I will be focusing on their recent hit, Good Time.
It's a nice dream.
One method that has really inspired me is the cinematography, and to be more specific, the close-ups that the Safdie brothers use. The Safdie brothers don't want us to assume that the characters are under stress, they want to show us. By showing us their faces, we see the emotions and problems they are facing. We can see examples of this in this next clip. Tension is a huge part of the film I have decided to create. The social structure of the family in my film is in turmoil, and the emotions of these characters are all decaying slowly. One of my methods is to develop the tension and unrest visually. Usually, films orient the characters by using establishing shots to display the characters' surroundings. I will, however, not give a firm impression of where characters are in space and deny the audience the information outright. I'm doing this to visually disorientate and build an uncertainty with the audience as to what will happen next. To complement the cinematography, I want to work with lighting and colour. I want to add an intensity to my film, and I will use different methods to achieve this. I will add an array of light sources throughout my film that clearly don't fit together. This will be most relevant to the scene in my script where David has just accidentally killed his father and is on the run down his street. I will use light sources from the street lights, nearby neon shop lights, red and blue police lights, the glow from neighbouring homes, and the light from David's mobile phone. I'm doing this to add a psychological effect that makes the audience think that there is a lot going on around the characters that is just out of frame. When the action in my film becomes more frenetic, I will use the technical method of using a Steadicam. This will be most relevant to when David and his father fight in the shed and David ends up rushing back into his home. This method will be used to add tension to the film, and as the Steadicam follows the characters' desperate struggles, I plan on having the camera randomly shift in and out of focus to remind the audience of the unpredictable and uncertain path forward. Finding the right actors for my film is vital. They have to convey the correct emotions at the right time to have an impact on my film. There are different methods that would benefit me in finding the right cast. I like how the Safdie brothers in Uncut Gems blend fiction and reality. For example, they cast non-professional actors such as the Bronsteins, who are real brothers that worked in the Diamond District. Based on this, one of my methods to finding the right cast will be to find real people while scouting for locations for my film. This will help the audience immerse themselves into the world of my film. This will also give my film an authentic feel, as these actors I will find will be playing themselves in the world I have created. All my methodological approaches will harmonise to create a stressful and tension-rich film I was influenced into making by the Safdie brothers. Every aspect will keep the audience on edge about what's going to happen next, or what's even lurking behind every corner of a scene. Whether that be due to the raw acting, the uncertain camera movements, the off-putting lighting, or the overall visual aesthetic I plan on creating.